this year is going to be on Nicki Minaj and the Grammys, and if she is going to win a Grammy this year, well, this time around, because on Friday they have released the Grammy nominations and all the songs that are nominated for each category and whatnot. And Barbie World, the song where Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj have collaborated for the Barbie movie soundtrack, got two nominations, which means that if the song wins, she is going to get a nomination. I've said in my last reading that some stuff is going to be revealed, and a lot of stuff has been said ever since the nominations about how some people didn't get nominated, or oh, they're going to just snub other people again and whatnot. And some people are like, this is Nicki's first nomination in 7 years, actually. So people were just raving about it because she has posted her Vogue cover, and she is the first black female rapper to actually have her solo Vogue cover. Because people are saying that, oh, it's Cardi B, the first female rapper overall, but it's not. Even Vogue has confirmed that she is the first female rapper to have, a solo Vogue cover and whatnot. And then the Grammys nomination, like within the same week or like the following day. So yeah, it's been a good week for Nicki Minaj and for the Barbs. So without further introductions and whatnot, let's just get going. The first cards that were pulled just as a general energy about all this. I'm not gonna timestamp this. I'm just gonna do a general read about all this and then ask the questions because yeah, is it's about time that they start giving credit to her creativity and just giving her flowers, even though it's not done by the proper way and just on her own solo work. uh it's about time, even though like a lot of stuff is being revealed, but there is an opportunity here. There is an opportunity for this cycle to be ended, an opportunity for new beginnings and new opportunities and new winning chances for all this to be granted and for all this to happen. So there is that. Let me see and let's tap into Nicki Minaj's actual energy about her getting nominated. About that, I mean, like out of all her work, this work, like this work record, is the one that has been submitted, or like has been taken into their all so high and almighty consideration. It's kind of like you know a rigged work either ways, because yeah, because out of every passionate project, or out of every work of art that she has delivered within all those years, now is the time that they just want to do this, or like now is the time that they just want to give her credits, or like pay her homage and stuff by a Barbie soundtrack. Like she has had two albums ever since her last nomination, the Pink Prince and Queen, and she has had lots of records that were worth it, but none of them just made it to the cut, or like she kept losing. So yeah, the energy is very much like it's about time that this is appreciated, like this is being appreciated, but at the same time there's the energy of just like it is what it is, you know. Nikki hasn't Nikki is still ignoring the Grammys because she knows what is going on. I'm going to link down in the bio of the reading my old Nicki Minaj in the Grammys reading, because right now her energy is just like she hasn't said a thing about the Grammy nominations. She hasn't liked one tweet about it. She hasn't acknowledged that. I've said that they always do this to her at times to get like ratings, or like get the views up and everything. I mean, let's just take the book cover for example. Um, it was at like $19.99, like yesterday and everything. Then they took it to 30. Then it's at $50 now, because it's sold out 3 times, and it's been 3 times that they have been uploading it again. It's getting sold out. So she definitely has her own impacts, and she is the moment. Okay, so let's just see how is Nicki Minaj really feeling about her getting the nomination. Okay, yeah, let's just see that. Let me just grab the deck correctly and all. How does um how does Nicki Minaj feel about her getting nominated at the Grammys? How is Nicki Minaj feeling about her Grammy nominations, her Grammys nominations. So many parts of life, man. It's definitely the beginning of a new era. She feels like it's time to release all of this. But at the same time, even though, she's acting like everything is fine or like she's acting unbothered by, um, not acknowledging this and not saying a word about it, but she always has been deeply hurt and aggravated by their constant disrespects, by their constant ignorance and paying her no mind and just not paying her, not giving her the respect that she deserves and everything, because no matter how hard or like how everybody's saying that, oh, it's fuck the Grammys because they do not respect her, it's one of the most acknowledged awards and one of the most prestigious ones as well, like no matter what it is, it's one of those. So she knows that, everybody knows that, but at the same time she's focusing on her work, even though she cannot fully move forward from how they treated her in the past, how they never acknowledged everything that she was doing or like whatever that she has done for the culture, for the hip hop world, for everything else, for the door she has kicked open, and continued from then on. She can't just move on from all this. Like it still haunts her. But yeah, she's just waiting to see how this is gonna go, because she knows that they have always walked away from her repeatedly over time, that they haven't forgiven her for the past, or like that they haven't fully moved on from the past, and that the energy of everything that has been happening, it has been such a disappointment to her. Like she knows that there is competition for all of this. She knows that this is um this is news. This is a new something to her, like a new era, a rebirth era for her. Something that is huge, something that is big. It's like big news for her and everything else. She knows that. She knows that now people are just going to be like, it's about time, or like, why are they doing this now when all this, she has watched everything and she's watching everything. Like she watches everything on her phone. She knows how tricky this business is, and how there is a lot of lies and manipulations when it comes to the Grammys and when it comes to their internal motives and goals. Because I'm hearing, what is your motive with me right now? Like she's very, like she's, I don't want to say she's grateful, but she's definitely, like thankful for all the opportunities and everything. But at the same time, she's very wary. Like she's seeing how the public is reacting to all that. She's on her own victorious journey. She's going through a lot, and she's doing a lot right now. She's focusing on her home. She's focusing also on her work. She's focusing on everything that is going to bring her closer to the public, which is releasing her album. She's focusing on all the other endeavors that she's doing. She is she's not speaking on this because she's trying to like gather the right words if she's ever going to speak about it, because if she's going to really talk about it, even this chance is going to get ripped away, because she's still hers. She's still mad about all the disrespect and everything, but at the same time she's trying to act so nonchalant and like she doesn't give a fuck, because she has learned to just keep it to herself in the hardest way, because they have always left her in the dark, and they have always left her behind, and didn't really they haven't really been the most supportive of her, or really like giving her what she is deserving of. So she's just looking at everything just in that similar way of just like keeping her eyes open, but also not really saying much about it. But yeah, this is her energy towards the Grammys. Let's see, let's get more. What is Nicki Minaj's energy towards her Grammys nominations? What is her energy towards her Grammys nominations? Oh, let's see. She's definitely she's definitely seeing everything, and she has seen all the nominations and stuff. I would say that she got, she like remembered everything that has been going on, and she saw, all of this. Like she literally did see all this. Like out of everything, they decided to give me, like to nominate me with stuff like this. Of course, her record isn't the one responsible for this, but the other record, like the other well, her record label, sorry, isn't the one that is, responsible for this, but is the other record. I think Atlantic, who is mostly responsible for those ones because they're the ones who produced all this. She's definitely not so pleased because she feels like it's about damn time, or like it's due time. But at the same time, it's like I'm off of it. I'm off of you, and there's the energy of her just kind of like just remembering the past or how we went, and just feeling like those are so much more like lost opportunities. There's just like there is so much more in this that nobody else really knows of. So she's just contemplating about all this and just bored with all the antics. She's still, I'm not gonna lie, she still has hopes for winning, or like just hoping for something else, something clean, like another new beginning or anything else, and for the truth to be revealed about how all this kind of like broke her or just like really hurts her. But she's gonna take what she's going to get, because it does seem like there is a chance of all this winning. But we're going to ask about this on its own right now, and we're going to see all the possible outcomes for this one, because this is just like it's gonna go to the Barbie stuff, it's gonna go to all that stuff, or like the other girl. But for Nicki, we're gonna see. um we're gonna see. Let's see. Is Barbie World going to get the Grammy it's nominated for? Yes, it might get the Grammy. Hold on. Is Barbie World, the Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj song, gonna get the Grammy it's nominated for? Is it gonna get the Grammy it's nominated for? Let's see. Because it might get one and lose the other one. Um, but yeah, there is justice card in here. So finally, like doing what's right, getting what she desires, or like getting what she deserves. I gotta ask. Hold on, because I'm asking about Barbie World. I will ask about Whipping Friday to actually get nominated. Because let's ask about that. So let's have a talk about that too. So yeah. Let's see. It does look like Barbie World is going to get one Grammy, or like a Grammy. Let's see. Will it get a Grammy? Will Barbie World get a Grammy? Will Barbie World actually win a Grammy? Mm. Yeah. Yeah, it will. It does look like it will get one. I'm not gonna lie. But there's also something here, like about something sneaky about just we gotta make the right move, or like we gotta do what's right for once, because there is a justice card in here. Like no matter what it is, they're going to give Nicki one on this one, or like they'll have to. I wouldn't say that they're going to win like both of them, but there is a slight chance that they might win both. But there is a bigger chance of Barbie World winning one. Okay, one is definitely secured. There is, yeah, like finally just doing what's right, and finally just deciding that it's about high time that this is going to happen. There is also just that feeling of just like trying to fuck with somebody's mind, or just playing mind games over something that they have a higher type of power on, and trying to just like make the loss feel like, oh, the public loved this song more, or like this song was much more deserving than this one. This is something that is completely not personal or anything, but there is that type of vendetta, because they just do not fuck with her like that at all. But this song was fun. This song was creative. Well, this song just was everywhere. I think, because I don't remember precisely right now, but the song was everywhere. The song was streamed and pushed heavily, and it went one on the worldwide Apple Music, or like Apple on the charts and of Apple Music and whatnot. So they're going to have to eventually like really give it what it's deserving, because this song is celebrated, and there is a huge opportunity for this song to be winning the award. Like after deep contemplation and everything, they're going to do what is right, even if it's just once in a lifetime type of moment. So there is a chance for it to win the Grammy. Now let's see. Will Nicki Minaj not submit the Pink Friday 2 album to the Grammys? Will Nicki Minaj submit the Pink Friday 2 album to the Grammys? Will Nicki Minaj submit the Pink Friday 2 album to the Grammys? Will Nicki Minaj submit the Pink Friday 2 album to the Grammys? She's thinking about it. There is a chance of just, manifesting that and just, like, having that full trust that this is a full circle moment and it's not the same years anymore. It's not the same year. It's not the past anymore. Trying to break that type of curse, contemplating about it, just wanting to heal from the past and just give it another shot, just give it another chance. Let's see. Nicki Minaj submit the Pink Friday 2 album to the Grammys. But there is frustration. There will be frustration and just hesitation and feeling like maybe I shouldn't do so, or like maybe this shouldn't be done because of everything that has happened in the past, and feeling like um not wanting to just repeat the same cycles and just not wanting it to end badly, and just not feeling like you just want to just like going to embarrass herself up there. And she's a prideful woman, so she doesn't want to just give them that type of joy or like that type of control over her. But let's see. Will Nicki Minaj actually submit Pink Friday 2 to the Grammys? I'm not gonna lie, there is a chance for that to happen. Okay? There is a chance for that to be happening. Because as I said, yeah, she might. Hmm. She might. Or her record label might. Because it's, their last album together. But also there's the issue of just like, it's something I've worked so hard on and we've worked so hard on for, like those continuous years and whatnot. So should we really just do so? Yeah, there is a chance for her to just do that. And, her just seeing how everything goes and all that stuff and just really thinking hard about all this and just trying to weigh down the pros and cons and just like finally realizing, let's see, that her being stubborn isn't going to work all the time. But there is lots of conflicts. There's going to be lots of conflicts and just feeling like they're just going to like, let their personal own feelings overrule all this, or just like overweight all this, but trying to bring balance into the situation and just saying, let's see, the rumors are going to be strong that, oh, she's going to submit it, or oh no, it's not going to win, or not, blah blah blah, all that shit. But she's going to try to do what is right, even though it's going to create some tension or just like very conflicting to her, and it's very frustrating. Well, let's see. Nicki Minaj submits Pink Friday 2. Will Nicki Minaj submit Pink Friday 2 to the Grammys? Okay, wait. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she might. As I said, there is a strong chance of her just, submitting it to the Grammys and just doing what feels right or what feels like it's an opportunity. It's something that she has worked on. It's something creative. It's something fun. She might get the chance to actually win something with it, or we fall out, then we make amends. Yeah, we fall out, then we make amends, my friends. The Carter song, Beyonce and Jay-Z. About, friends and just the industry friends and people and stuff like that, because there is a lot more meaning to that song than just what we hear. So yeah, if they do actually make amends, or if they do just want to kind of make it up for her, or just make up for the wrongdoings that they have been doing, and the way that they have been just neglecting her and really just playing with her, then there is a strong chance for her to just really fully just not fully let it go, but finally decide that despite all this and despite all the hurts and despite them just not, fucking with one another, despite all the secrets that are coming to light and everything, there is a strong chance for this to happen. But there is a lot going on. I mean, like, there will be a lot going on because they're always just such like, no matter how old this whole Grammys thing and deal is, they're always acting so petty and so childishly when it comes to her. But there is something here that's going to come out a lot more truths again about how manipulative and how many lies have been spooled and have been thrown away and thrown out when it comes to her, and how those cycles are gonna be put into ease, or like are gonna see an end, and how there is the chance for change and transformation. So yeah, it might it might get nominated, but let's see. Will Nicki eventually gets a Grammy in this era or any time soon? Let's see. So let's see. Will Nicki Minaj eventually gets a Grammy this era? Will Nicki Minaj get a Grammy this era with Pink Friday? Pink Friday too. I'm sorry. I always just say Pink Friday, and I'm just like, ugh. Let's see. Um, let's see. So there is okay. This is her energy for sure because she's like, I work alone. I work on my own. There is the energy of her just feel like I work on my own. I'm independent. I don't need their approval. I don't need their opinion, or just I don't need them to see me. I don't need them to like my work. I don't need them to like make me win. There's also that apprehension and just like fear that clinging onto the past, and fear that they're just gonna do me wrong. They're just gonna do me dirty. Then there is something here about um a lot of things that's going to be shocking people, because I cannot just like I can just believe that they're finally willing to give her what she's deserving, or like willing to give her everything that she has worked hard for, or like I cannot believe that they're finally deciding to reward her, or like nominated her, or just did this and that. There is the energy of her just feeling self-conscious, or just like feeling like this is a selfish decision, or like I don't want to just do all this, and just feeling restless about the Grammys nominations, or just taking action towards that, or just like going to attend, or like going to see if she's going to win it or not. As I said, there is a chance for her to actually submit the album, or like something from this current era to the Grammys, if she like is willing to heal from the past, or if she's willing to just be her own self and just be forgiven and trying to give this another shot. And there is again that chance of her just wanting to stay strong, and just not backing down from her bold statements, and just still holding those grudges, and just being resentful towards those academic awards and whatnot, and just deciding to like it's whatever. I'm just beyond that, or like it's something else. It's just something else beyond me, and people should know that, or like, and people are aware of that, and that like my legacy is never going to be undone, no matter how hard they have been plotting against me and all that stuff. No matter the competition and pettiness and all the tricks and all the shit that they have done for my career, or like to me. And yeah, no matter how dissatisfying that is, um she's still gonna be like smug or like smart about it regardless. It's either she's going to keep ignoring it, or she's going to just feel like she's way beyond that now. But we're gonna see, is she going to win an actual Grammy or not, because her energy is just kind of like over kind of like overlooked the whole thing now, and like the whole question, he just took a hold of it. So let's see. So let's see. Let us see, and let us know, will Nicki Minaj get a Grammys with this era right now? Well, with this current era that we're in, with Pink Friday too, since it's a full circle moment. And I've been seeing some people say that she is going to win one, since this is a new beginning and this is a new era and everything. And I really do want to see, because sometimes I just like really second guess myself when it comes to the readings. Plus, I kind of really like forget everything that I be talking about after I post and finish the reading. So yeah, these are just like messages and energies and everything that is channeled and all that stuff. But yeah, I would like to be keeping notes about like whatever I say, so I wouldn't forget about it, or just like give it a second listen. But I don't. But I'm gonna try to actually start doing so I would know what the fuck I be talking about most of the time. Well, let's see. When you gonna eventually like guess a a Grammy with this era. So when Nicki Minaj gets a Grammys with this Pink Friday 2 era. When Nicki Minaj gets a Grammys award with this era. Let's see. Let us see. Oh, child. Let's see. It's like a slow chance, but when you really like look at it, they really do anything to block her from actually like getting those. And she is not too thrilled anymore about it either because all of the issues that they have had in the past and all of the falling outs that they have had with her in the past and how they didn't really leave much more of a choice for her when they have done her so dirty. But there is a chance for a slow type of progress with them. And like offering her something and her taking it, but there is also a loss here that is in display and played out. And there is the energy of just pure contemplation, like, is she gonna get this? Or like, is she not gonna, win or not? Or is she gonna, like lose or not win or win or guess what is she deserving of? There is something here about just disappointments again, or like feeling, this is not, this is not new. This is something that I've always been used to with them. Anxiety, lots of worries, like having that type of reality check that is going to make you understand the severity and like the seriousness of everything that has been discussed or like everything that has been said. And yeah, but let us see, is Nicki actually going to win a Grammys in this era or anytime soon? Is Nicki going to get a Grammys? Is Nicki going to win a Grammys? Because I do see her like walking up on stage and getting one, but I do not know when that will be. But there is something here about just a lot of anger and just like built up and pent up anger for all the times that she's lost and all the times that they haven't really respected her. But eventually, just them wanting to make amends and just, shock the world and give her her flowers or show her love and show her that there is a chance for change. And so, yeah, there is a chance for her to actually. I think I did say that in my last reading, like giving her one Grammy, like for her other full achievements, or like later on. But let's see, is Nicki Minaj going to get a Grammys with Pink Friday 2? Is Nicki Minaj going to get a Grammy with Pink Friday 2? Let's see. There is something here coming fast, and there is a chance for something here to be coming fast. If they actually do, like if the industry actually does want to make it up for her and actually really celebrates her while she's at her peak right now and while she's bearing her soul or just bearing her heart out and spilling her heart out in this album and just celebrating her and making her actually crowning her with all the titles and all the accolades and everything that she deserves, because with the Grammys or without the Grammys, she's going to be celebrated in this era so much more. Sorry, she's going to be celebrated a lot more in this era and within it, and she's going to travel a lot with the tour and seeing her fans everywhere, and just like performing, just being on stage, just getting everything that she deserves. But as I said, there is a chance for her to get a Grammy, either this era, like one, or at least getting nominated and like having like taking that first step forward. And yeah, there is a chance for her to actually like get one, or like them giving her one later on, and having someone like who she holds dear to her, or like somebody who has inspired her, or like she has looked up to as a little kid. I don't know why I'm saying Lauryn Hill. As a little kid, to actually like give her that, or like award her, or give that speech to kind of like present her and whatnot. It's like a fire sign woman. I do not know what is the sign of this, like of Miss Lauryn Hill, but there is something here about a fire sign woman. Oh my God, Nicki is a fire sign woman too. She's going to be celebrated. She's going to be confident in everything. Like there's going to be also lots of rumors and gossips and whatnot about her just keeping to herself, or like, oh, who's going to present her with this and who's going to do this and this and that. There is something here also about lots of pain and lots of hurt, and just that's finally this is coming true, or like this has been long overdue and everything is kind of like balancing itself out right now. And those type of diplomatic choices are finally kind of like seeing the light, or just like finally being truthful despite all those greedy people who tried to stop her bag or like didn't want her to shine. And despite all those snobby and snobby people and snubs that she has been encountering for all the years, and despite how much they tried to break her down and break her dreams down and everything, still she rose, and despite all the conflicts and everything, she still managed to come out on top and be who she is, despite all the misjudgments, despite all of the hesitations and all of the foolish decisions and everything that they have been doing to get at her. She still managed to make it through and make it out without all them and change and just transform herself and just despite all the losses and everything else, she still managed to bring to have control over everything that she has done and to like arise and just be herself. A Grammy didn't define her, but she's going to get recognized even more. But let's just get like a little more final cards about all this. Is Nicki Minaj going to get a Grammys within this era or just anytime soon? Um, Working hard, just being confused, feeling like everybody is not respecting your legacy or just like making fun of you just because of all that. But then moving forward and actually getting an award or like getting something that has been long overdue and has been awaited for so long, and then just feeling accomplished and feeling like finally that work has been paid off, no matter how like how it was, and no matter how hard it has been, and all those boundaries and all those careless people and arrogant ones and everything else, she managed to stick out. So yeah, there is a high chance for that to be happening, and a very strong one too. So we are going to have to wait and see how everything is just going to get played out. As I said, there is a chance for it to be nominated, for Pink Friday to be nominated. There is a chance for it to there is a chance for Nicki Minaj to finally get a Grammys for an album or for something within this era. Barbie World definitely is going to get one. There is a strong yes. One out of the two, though. There is a win and a loss. And if not, well, not about this, but if Pink Friday 2 or Nicki didn't get an award, a Grammys award this era, there is another one that's going to be coming. That's going to be like a full achievement ones, or like this huge one that's like about a total achievement, or like the type of honoring ones. It's just going to be looked at like as a joke because this is something that is still unbelievable. So there are many like scenarios for all this, and we're going to see which one is going to be played out. But this is the Nicki Minaj and the Grammys updated type of reading about everything else that is concerning it. So yes.